Have you ever wondered how the seeds of faith were first planted in the human psyche? Join me on an epic journey back in time as we explore the dawn of religion. Long before the invention of writing, in an age shrouded in mystery and wonder, our ancestors embarked on a spiritual journey. In their quest to comprehend the world around them, they reached out to something greater, something divine. As we venture deeper into the past, we find ourselves in the realm of prehistoric rituals. These early expressions of faith were not merely attempts to explain the unknown, they were a means of survival. Amidst the unpredictability of nature, these rituals served as a beacon of hope, a plea for divine intervention and protection. The earliest forms of religious belief were inherently tied to the natural world. Our ancestors perceived an intricate web of life, where every entity from the towering trees to the roaring rivers held a spirit of its own. This belief system, known as animism, was the spiritual bedrock of early human societies. Animism fostered a profound sense of connection and reverence for nature. It was a world where humans were not mere spectators, but active participants in an awe-inspiring cosmic dance. As societies grew more complex, so too did their spiritual practices. Our ancestors began constructing sacred spaces, tangible manifestations of their faith. These ancient temples and shrines served as communal gathering points, places where people could collectively reach out to the divine. The dawn of religion is a captivating saga of humanity's spiritual evolution, from the primal nature-centric faith of our ancestors to the complex pantheons of early civilizations. Each chapter of this journey reveals a unique facet of our shared human quest for meaning and transcendence. Even today, religion continues to play a fundamental role in our lives, serving as a moral compass, a source of comfort, and a bridge to the divine. It's a testament to our enduring quest to make sense of our place in the cosmos. Through the lens of archaeology and ancient texts, we uncover the earliest forms of religious beliefs, both primitive and profound, woven into the fabric of our ancient ancestors. Early humans believed in the interconnectedness of all things. This profound understanding of the world gave birth to animism, one of the earliest and most fundamental forms of spirituality. Imagine a time when there were no concrete cities, no towering skyscrapers or buzzing technology. Instead, our ancestors lived in harmony with the natural world, sensing a deep bond with every creature and every element around them. Animism is a belief system that perceives all things, animals, plants, rivers, mountains, stars, and even weather systems, as animated and alive. This isn't limited to just the idea that everything has a soul. It's the belief that everything around us has consciousness, a unique spiritual essence that forms an intricate web of life. In the heart of animism lies an awe-inspiring concept. Humans are not above nature, but a part of it. Our ancestors didn't see themselves as separate entities, but as part of a larger cosmic order. They saw the world around them as a community of equals, each with its own spirit and its own voice. This connection with the natural world wasn't just theoretical, it was experienced in their everyday lives. They would listen to the whispers of the wind, feel the heartbeat of the earth beneath their feet, and sense the wisdom of the ancient trees. They believed that by honoring and communicating with these spirits, they could live in harmony with the world around them. This harmony was expressed in their spiritual practices. They would offer thanks to the spirit of the hunt, seek wisdom from the spirit of the river, or ask for protection from the spirit of the storm. It was a way of life that respected and acknowledged the power and presence of all things. Animism is more than just a historical curiosity. It's a reminder of our deep-rooted connection with the world around us, a connection that many of us have forgotten in our modern, technology-driven lives. They revered the animals, the rivers, the mountains, and the stars as living entities with unique spiritual powers. Today, as we grapple with environmental crises and seek to understand our place in the universe, perhaps there's something to be learned from our animistic ancestors. After all, isn't it time we listen to the world around us once again? Rituals and ceremonies were a crucial part of these ancient religions. As we delve deeper into the heart of our spiritual past, we find a myriad of practices that served as bridges between the human and the divine. These rituals were not mere acts of worship. They were the threads that wove the human community into the vast tapestry of existence. Imagine, if you will, our ancestors gathered around a roaring fire, dancing rhythmically to the beat of primal drums. Each movement, each beat, and each flame was a symbolic gesture, a tribute to the forces they revered. This was not just a dance, it was a conversation with the spirit world, an appeal for guidance, protection, and prosperity. Then there were the rituals that marked the passage of time, the changing of seasons, the cycles of life and death. These ceremonies were a means for early humans to navigate the mysteries of existence, to find meaning in the ebb and flow of life. They celebrated the first cry of a newborn, the onset of adulthood, the union of two souls, and even the final farewell to the departed. But it wasn't just about the grand moments of life. Rituals permeated the everyday existence of our ancestors. From the breaking of dawn to the setting of the sun, every moment was sanctified with a ritual, turning the mundane into the sacred. These rituals were more than just acts of faith. They were the heartbeat of the community, fostering a sense of belonging and unity among its members. They were the threads that held the fabric of society together, weaving individuals into a cohesive whole. And at the heart of it all was the quest for the divine, the yearning to connect with something greater. These rituals were the vessels that carried our ancestors on their spiritual journey, guiding them through the labyrinth of life towards the heart of the divine. In the grand tapestry of existence, each ritual was a vibrant thread, each ceremony a vivid splash of color, together creating a masterpiece of spiritual expression that continues to enrich our lives even today. These rituals created a sense of communal belonging and a connection to the divine. As humanity evolved, so did their spiritual concepts. Our ancestors' spiritual beliefs were not static, but dynamic and complex, shifting and developing as they sought to understand the world around them. The construction of sacred spaces marked a significant evolution in spiritual concepts. The creation of these places was not just about physical construction, but also about carving out a space for the divine in the human world. From the stone circles of prehistoric Europe to the colossal pyramids of ancient Egypt, these sacred spaces were sites of communion between the mortal and the divine. These structures were so much more than mere buildings. They were a testament to the awe and reverence our ancestors held for the divine. They stood as symbols of their deep-seated faith, their hopes, their fears, and their aspirations. Every stone, every carving, every symbol etched into their walls held a story, a prayer, a plea to the divine. But the evolution of spiritual concepts was not confined to architecture alone. With time, the spiritual beliefs of our ancestors grew more complex and nuanced. They began to develop intricate systems of religious thought, exploring profound questions about life, death, the nature of the universe, and the place of humanity within it. These complex religious systems were not just about belief in a higher power. They encompassed a complete worldview, a way of understanding and interacting with the world. They guided moral conduct, shaped social structures, and influenced every aspect of life, from politics to art, science to philosophy. For instance, in ancient India, the spiritual concepts of karma and reincarnation emerged, shaping the fabric of Hindu philosophy. In ancient Greece, the pantheon of gods and goddesses influenced everything from statecraft to daily life, imbuing the world with a sense of divine order and purpose. These awe-inspiring structures continue to capture our imaginations even today. They stand as silent witnesses to our ancestors' quest for understanding, their yearning for connection to the divine. They remind us of the enduring power of faith, the timeless quest for meaning, and the eternal human longing for something greater than ourselves. Across time and geography, we find a myriad of spiritual beliefs blossoming. These beliefs, like seeds carried on the wind, took root in different soils, blooming into the diverse landscape of faith we see today. Each flower, each faith, unique in its color and form, yet sharing a common soil, the human yearning for understanding, purpose, and connection. The ancient Egyptians, for instance, practiced a form of polytheism, worshipping a pantheon of gods, each representing different aspects of life and nature. They believed in an afterlife, a belief that found expression in their elaborate burial rituals and magnificent pyramids. In the East, Hinduism emerged with a vast pantheon of deities, embodying various aspects of the divine. This multifaceted spiritual tradition gave birth to practices such as yoga and meditation, which continue to be practiced worldwide today. Meanwhile, in the ancient Americas, the Mayans, Aztecs, and Incas developed their own unique spiritual systems, centered on nature and the cosmos. They built impressive temples and cities, aligning them with celestial bodies, revealing a profound understanding of astronomy. In the deserts of the Middle East, monotheistic religions like Judaism, Christianity, and Islam took root. These faiths, sharing a common patriarch in Abraham, have had a profound influence on the world, shaping cultures, societies, and even political systems. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Thousands of faiths, sects, and spiritual traditions exist around the world, each offering a unique perspective on life, the universe, and the divine. Yet, amidst this remarkable diversity, we find common threads. Most religions, if not all, grapple with the same fundamental questions. Who are we? Why are we here? What happens after we die? They offer narratives and rituals that help us navigate the complexities of human existence. Religion, with all its diversity, continues to be a cornerstone of human culture, providing solace, meaning, and a sense of purpose to millions around the world. It's a reflection of our collective yearning for transcendence,